Hi, welcome to We Know Homeschool. In this video, we're going to learn how to easily memorize the multiplication tables. We've all been there, the overwhelming task of memorizing the multiplication tables. In this video, we're going to show you some tricks so that you don't have to memorize so many combinations. The following are some facts that will help you with this process. Once you understand each of these facts, you will be able to memorize the multiplication tables in no time. Number 1, the order in which we multiply two numbers does not change the result. For example, 2 times 3 equals 6, and 3 times 2 also equals 6. That means that for each pair of numbers, you only need to memorize one combination. In other words, if you know that 5 times 6 equals 30, then you'll automatically know that 6 times 5 is also 30. Number 2, when you multiply any number by 0, the answer is always going to be 0. It doesn't matter how big or small a number could be, as long as you multiply it by 0, the answer is 0. This means that you don't have to memorize anything multiplied by 0 because you already know the answer is 0. Number 3, when you multiply any number by 1, the answer is always going to be that same number. It doesn't matter how big or small a number could be. As long as you multiply it by 1, the answer is that same number. This means that you don't have to memorize anything multiplied by 1 because you already know the answer is that same number. For example, 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. 1 multiplied by 7 is 7. And 9 multiplied by 1 is 9. Number 4, when you multiply any number by 10, the answer is always going to be that same number with an extra 0 at the end. For example, 8 times 10 equals 80, which is simply the number 8 with an extra 0 at the end. Also, 10 times 3 equals 30, which is the number 3 with an extra 0 at the end. The same thing happens with our third example. 5 times 10 equals 50, which is simply the number 5 with an extra 0 at the end. So, what do I really need to memorize? Well, in the next slides, we'll show you exactly which combinations you need to memorize. Don't forget you already learned the multiplication tables for number 0, number 1, and number 10. Now, let us show you which combinations you need to learn from numbers 2 to 9. These are the combinations you need to learn for the table of 2. There's a link below where you'll find a printable with this information to make it easier for you to memorize it. If you don't have access to a printer, you can always pause the video and write it down. Here you have the combinations for the table of 3. You probably already noticed that every time we go up a number on the tables, you have to memorize less combinations. Here's the table of 4. Here you have the table of 5 and the table of 6. As you can see, Between the tables of 7 and 9, you only have to memorize 6 combinations. Isn't that great? Congratulations! You just learned the multiplication tables from 0 to 10. We know you're ready. Let's practice. Below, you'll find a worksheet with some exercises for you to practice, and a link to our website, weknowhomeschool.com, where you'll be able to get extra worksheets for extra practice. Thank you for watching. Please let us know this video was helpful by liking it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're constantly adding videos like this one, so make sure you hit that bell so that you are notified every time we add new content. Also, please let us know if there's a specific topic you want us to include in our next videos. See you next time.